50% less downtime than other microneedling treatments on the market. We don't need to use numbing cream as part of the treatment. The needling time is only between 5 and 10 minutes. The microchannels that you create actually close within 15 minutes. You will create 200,000 microchannels in the face from one treatment. It's going into the skin 4 times quicker than any other device on the market. With the XCellaris Pro device, we are creating a clean trauma into the skin. So if we imagine we have the needle architecture, so we're putting very thin diameter needle into the skin. We have very fast speeds, so we can guarantee how many channels we're making in 1 second. And of course, we've got the vibration to block the nerve. By creating a precise trauma actually lowers the downtime for the patient because the wound healing is much quicker, it's safer. So we're looking at 50% less downtime than other microneedling treatments on the market. The patient, in most cases, will have some mild erythema and redness for 2 to 6 hours post-treatment. If we're making a very clean trauma to the skin, this is what's increasing that wound healing time, and this is why we have that less trauma. With the XCellaris Pro Twist, we don't need to use numbing cream as part of the treatment. Due to that needle architecture shape, vibration and speed, this is a very comfortable treatment for the patient. Therefore, the needling time is only between 5 and 10 minutes. This is a very quick treatment. So one of the reasons why we don't use numbing is because of these factors. Numbing cream also is vasoconstrictive, so it's stopping the blood vessels from coming to the surface of the skin. Once we've performed the treatment, the microchannels that you create actually close within 15 minutes. So it's very important to perform the treatment in under 15 minutes so you can ensure you put on the lovely intense hydration mask and other cosmetic products so we get delivery of those products into the skin. After those 15 minutes, those channels are closed and the patient would then be safe to leave the clinic. So with the XCellaris Pro Twist, you can treat from 0 all the way up to 2.5. So if you want to do nano needling, nano channeling, we can use 0.1. We just click it past the 0. We can actually lock it at 0.25. And if we were using this as a needle depth for someone, we could use this for someone in their 80s, very thin skin. It would be very safe treatment to have performed. If we were looking at using this for hyperpigmentation and melasma, we're looking at 0.25 all the way up to 0.5. Again, it will lock at 0.5, but you can select the in-between stages. If we want to then look at collagen induction, so fine lines, wrinkles, uneven tone and texture, we're looking at 0.5. And again, we can increase to 0.75 all the way up to 1 millimeters. If we then want to treat acne scarring, with acne scarring, we're looking to treat at 1.0 millimeters. So we can see the barrel has come back to 0, but on the side, in the window, the black line is now matching 1 millimeter. So we're on 1.0. And we can use 1.0, 1.25, all the way up to 1.5 for acne scars. And then when we want to treat medical scars and striae, we're going to go past 1.5 and we're going to treat between 1.5 all the way up to 2.5 millimeters. What we can guarantee with the XCellaris Pro Twist is how many channels that you're creating on the skin. So in 3 seconds, you will create between 2,000 and 2,700 channels every square centimeter of the skin, depending on which speed you select. Now, the faster we select the speed, the more channels you create, and less speed is less channels. The recommendation is to treat between speed 100, and then you can adjust by going more or less depending on patient comfort. It will actually be more comfortable for the patient if you treat at a higher speed because the dwell time of the needle is in the skin less, so this means it's more comfortable for the patient. Of course, if you go slower, the time of the needle in the skin is longer, so the patient will feel it more. Now, in one treatment, depending on which speed you choose, so if we say 100, you will create 200,000 microchannels in the face from one treatment. If you treat at 150 speed, you will create 300,000 channels in one treatment. The more channels you create, the more fibroblast activity you have and the more collagen you will produce. Now, if I demonstrate, I turn the device on, you will hear that it's loud. Now this is a very positive note. So because the device is giving this loud sound, it's giving power. We're getting much more power of needle insertion into the skin, making it comfortable for the patient. It's going into the skin 4 times quicker than any other device on the market. So this is making lots of microchannels, lots of power, means more comfort for the patient and a very precise trauma. If we think about battery-driven devices, they're often charged with 2 AA batteries. And what happens is over time, after a few minutes, once it's fully charged, you start to use that microneedling device, the battery starts to deplete and we actually get less power. So as you're moving this over the skin, it will cause dragging and it will cause micro tearing, where we can guarantee consistent power throughout the entire treatment, which in turn means we have no surface scratching at all and no micro tearing. So therefore the downtime for the patient is considerably less, as we're not creating any surface erythema on the skin. Because the XCellaris Pro Twist is cord driven, it means you can use this 24/7. You're able to do back-to-back treatments without having to have a break between patients, where battery-driven devices you would need to charge. In most cases, you would only be able to perform 1 treatment before having to charge that device for 2 hours up to 10 hours in some cases.